Unpopular Splatoon 3 fan opinions. I asked, you answered. 3 teams are too many. What's next? 5 teams? I don't agree with this logic. I think 3 teams is a genius idea. It adds variety. Now, if it gets to 4, if it gets to 5, I'm with you. But 3, I think you're jumping the gun. 3 is perfectly fine. I love seeing Tenta missiles. They were one of my favorite specials in Splatoon 2. S tier. Big man is big and a man. Me too. This isn't exactly an opinion, but I think the only reason dabbing is in Splatoon 3 is because of the fish literally called the dab. Because of this, I hate the dab ever so slightly less. Now, don't take this personally. You seem like a nice person. But I think hating on people for dabbing is more cringe than the people that are dabbing. I like that we didn't get many new maps. It leaves room for updates in the future. Now, I cannot disagree with this more. I think this is horrible logic. I think you're convincing yourself that having not much content on release day is a good thing. But it's not. Now, this is not a problem with Splatoon 3. I think there's going to be tons of content day 1. But I'm just arguing with this logic. I'm not going to be happy with 1 or 2 new stages because I know more are coming down the line. I just spent $60 on this new game. I want enough content to satisfy me on day 1. I'm mostly excited for the return of the Mamamillions, aka story mode. I totally agree. I think this is the freshest, most exciting thing about this game. Number 1, table turf looks stupid. Disagree. Point number 2, we don't need DLC to be announced yet. The game isn't even out yet. I agree. I agree. I think you can confirm DLC is coming, but we don't need details on it this early. Splatoon 3 is the deluxe version of Splatoon 2. Now, Splatoon fans that are super hardcore defending it no matter what will attack you for saying this. Now, I am super excited for Splatoon 3. I love Splatoon. Alright, it hasn't come out yet, but I'm happy with Splatoon 3 so far, what we know. With that said, it doesn't look wildly different from Splatoon 2. If you told me it was Splatoon 2 DLC from the original trailer, I would probably believe you. I wouldn't disagree heavily. Not graphically, not feature-wise, but it doesn't have to be wildly different either, I don't think. I'm personally pleased. The Splatfest could end up being somewhat one-sided because of Big Man. Yes, I love the trio, but my only worry is that the Splatfest are going to be super one-sided. I'm going to guess at least 60% of people are going to pick Big Man every time. I'm happy to see Clam Blitz back. I'm happy for you. It's my least favorite mode of the 4 by far. I haven't played Splatoon 3, so no opinions on it yet. Fair. Fair. I'm disappointed with the way that Off the Hook is being handled in this game. After Splatoon 2's final fest, I thought for sure that Pearl Marina would play a very important role in Splatoon 3's base story. I was relieved to see their silhouettes as the paid DLC teaser, and I'm excited for that, but even then, there's a part of me that's disappointed that they're seemingly only getting to shine in paid DLC yet again. You seem very nice, but I think this is a lot of nothing. I don't think it's something to be that disappointed in. They're confirmed for the DLC. They're going to be in the game. You don't know what's in the base game yet. What's in the base game could be cooler than Pearl and Marina. I get you really like the characters, but I think this is a little bit too whiny. I don't agree with this. I like Table Turf Battle. It's a fun addition to the game in case Turf War gets too tiring or stressful. I think I might be playing Table Turf Battle more than Turf War. I'm so excited for it. Harmony is cute and all, but apparently the clownfish in her hair is dying of neglect. Not so cute, huh? That's interesting. I didn't read that yet. Games that promise too much are rushed and bad, and Splatoon 3 is no exception. I don't think Splatoon 3 looks rushed to me. I think maybe it could have had a little bit more time in the cooker to add maybe a few more game modes, but it looks fine to me. It doesn't look rushed. The Squid Sisters are the worst idols of the 3 groups because they're the least unique in terms of music, character design, and personality. Agreed, 110%. Sorry about it. Frye is cute, I'm going to protect her. I thought Pearl Marina were going to be in Splatoon 3. These new characters are just blah. Frye is an abomination of a Splatoon character, and why the hype over Big Man? I probably won't be getting the game, kind of a waste of money for me. We're all allowed our own opinions, but Frye is not an abomination. That is so cruel. Big Man joins Callie in X tier of Splatoon idols. I'm assuming X tier means best. I like Big Man more than Callie. Sorry. I get that it's Splatoon and they're all squids, but they didn't have to go as far to make Frye built like Squidward with that forehead. Oh my god. Unpopular opinion, I want more returning stages from Splatoon 1, since the majority of Splatoon fans never played these maps, including me. Yeah, Splatoon 2 is on the freaking Switch. Most likely, the majority of Splatoon 3 players probably played and owned Splatoon 2. Where they probably didn't have the original Splatoon. Just looking at the sales, that's statistically what's happening here. I would bring back more stages from Splatoon 1 than Splatoon 2 as well. I'm tired of people trying to make the so far gender neutral character one way or the other gender wise. I hope it's never confirmed if Shiver is masculine or feminine. I like that the 3 characters, 1 mask, 1 femme, and 1 neutral. They've been also ladies up to this point, but it's actually nice to see the mold broken and more MB rep. I personally think the representation is super cool to see. I hope they keep Shiver as non-binary as well. I think it's just a cool thing to represent. Honestly, I think Rock, Paper, Scissors is a pretty solid start for Splatfest themes. If we're going to have Splatfest with 3 freaking teams, might as well start off simple and fresh. Now, I actually have a very fiery opinion on this. I think Rock, Paper, Scissors is such a boring topic for the first Splatfest for 3 teams. I get it, it's basic, it's simple, and it's fresh, I'll give you that, but I think it's so boring. I would have loved land, sea, water, 3 Pokemon starters, breakfast, lunch, dinner, moon, sun, earth. I don't know, Rock, Paper, Scissors, I'm not passionate about any of those things. Who's passionate about what they choose for Rock, Paper, Scissors? I don't think anyone is. I think they're lying if they say they are. I don't care for the theme. People hated Pearl Marina when they were announced, and now they miss them and hate the new ones. For shame, community, for shame. Also, I wish Pearl Marino were more prominent in the story one is kind of BS, because the game isn't even out, so how do you know everything about the story? I really agree with this comment from the top to the bottom. I've already touched on some of these topics, but yeah, people hated Pearl and Marina. People hated Pearl, but now they're acting like they're the best of all time and they can't be replaced. The same will probably happen with Deep Cut. Can't believe they advertised the paid DLC before the game even came out. I will agree with this. The fact that it's paid, I think, is the issue. If they just announce free DLC is coming soon after the game's release, that's one thing, and I agree. I think that's fine. But announcing the paid DLC a month before the game came out, I don't think it was a good decision. I really hope that Big Man has a son or daughter named Small Man. It would be really fun to have. Small Man would be better than Big Man. I think having Small Man is a great idea. I think this is a really smart idea. It's kind of giving Grogu, it would be an instant popular pick. My friend sent me a pic of Frye and said, hey, let's pick tic-tac-toe, your turn. I began to cry, not expecting it at all. That's funny. That's funny. When I first saw Frye, I was like, what is that? And then I got used to it and I want a Big Man plush. I love Frye. I love the whole team, and I also want a Big Man plush really bad. I didn't even think about that. I need a plus-sized one. So overall, Shiver gets actual genuine and nice comments. Frye, bald. Big Man, legit just the best character in Splatoon. That is kind of what I've seen in the comments quite a bit, actually. Hey, thank you all, Big Man commented. We love you, Big Man. Whew. What did you think about those unpopular opinions? Comment down below the ones you agree with, the ones you hate, and leave me down below your unpopular opinions. I want to read them all and reply to them all. So do that and subscribe to me for more Splatoon videos coming soon.